been hearing about what Keyman Insurance means. So we'll talk about Keyman Insurance today. So if this first time you're going to be on this show, hi, it's Olotu-oke here. I'm also excited about my upcoming book, the book on insurance, how to protect yourself, your family, and business against financial misfortunes. So it's all about making sure that you're financially resilient, not just as a family, but also as a business. Do you know today we have about 5.5 million businesses in the UK? All right. And out of this, maybe roughly about 1.4 million of them are those that are actually employed. You know, a lot are actually sole traders. And so if you're watching this now and maybe you are a sole trader, you have a limited liability company, but it's just you, maybe you're a contractor, or maybe you're actually employing labor. Whatever it is, you're actually one of the people at contributing immensely to the economy in the UK. And how can we make sure that we protect you so that there's business continuity? That's what Keyman Insurance is all about. So if you heard about Keyman Insurance before, it's just a sort of protection that helps you in case your key people that actually contribute to your bottom line, to your profit line, or to your production. It protects them so that if they are not available to do the work that they're doing, there is financial support for you to replace them. So let me go back on how to kind of like break it down. So the first question is, who are the key people to your business that if coming this, maybe tomorrow, if they do not walk into the door of the business, if you don't come to the office, or if they do not contribute to your business on that day, that is going to affect your production or going to affect your bottom line with your profit, right? Those are the first people that you really need to have protections in place for. So it can be by life insurance, it can be by critical illness cover. Also, there's a way you can protect the income. And the difference with the Keyman Insurance is that you actually have this amount coming into the business. So you protect this person, but if that person were to claim, or when they're to claim, is the cash comes in as an injection into the business. Okay, so let me break it down like this. So let's, for example, there are two people running your business. So you as the managing director, let's say you're a limited liability company, and you also have one staff, maybe a sales marketing person, the people that actually go out and discuss business, bring in contracts and all of that. So if that person is not available to do that job due to maybe a diagnosis of critical illness, right? Cancer, we always talk about cancer because it's one of the very, very rife thing right now while we are. Aside from cancer, heart attack, stroke, these things happen all the time. So let's, for example, that person now were to have a critical illness diagnosis and then need to take time off to take care of themselves, because you know what, it's actually people that run businesses. Without people, unfortunately, businesses die. We can talk about AI, we can talk about having the right structure, organization, whatever, business to business. Trust me, businesses are run by people. When people are well, businesses are well. When people are not well, unfortunately, businesses are also impacted, because it takes our brain to actually put some strategies together to actually also maybe hit the road. Yeah, people calling, speaking to your clients and all of that. If that were to be disturbed, something is going to happen to your bottom line. It means it's either the business closes down or your profits reduces because that person is not there. So let's say, for example, that one of your staff now is diagnosed with cancer and they need to take time off to work. So what happens to you? One, you need to replace that person for that period of time, which is going to cost you money, right? You're going to have to retrain someone to step into that role. You will get to understand the organization all over again. And remember that they are also new. Because they're new, they have to, it's like someone's already in momentum in your organization. Suddenly the momentum stops because this person has to be out of the picture for some time. A new person is coming in. You need to have to get from zero to that level of momentum with speed so that your profit line is not battered. So how can you use insurance to help you with this? So if you have a Keyman Insurance on this person for critical illness, it means that there is cash that gets paid into your business that once this person is off, right? And then you can use that income, one that comes to, because a lump sum money that's paid to you by the insurance company, so that you can now, one, pay maybe the recruitment agency who can actually take on the job of finding you the best person to step into that role. Two, also be able to sort out that salary. Remember that when that person is also off due to critical illness, at times for a few months, you're still supporting them financially. So money is still going, yet that person cannot be at work, right? So you have the money, cash paid to you. You can hire someone else. You can be able to train someone else, and that person takes on the role for that period of time while your main person is back to work. So Keyman Insurance actually helps with the business continuity if one of your key persons is not available to work due to illness or death. And also if it's maybe in the event of death, right, that lump sum money comes into the business also to do this same thing that I said, that talked about, for you to hire new people, for you to pay their own salary, and for you also to train them. So every financial headache that could come out of a key person not being there to do the job, that insurance takes care of. So Keyman Insurance also is a very, very important one. If you're watching me now and you have a business, whether it's registered as limited liability or it's a sole trader, you need a Keyman Insurance. So if you're the only one that is the key person to your business, what if something happens to you too? What happens to you? And that's why a lot of businesses tend to close once the visionary is no longer around. You are the one that has the vision for this business. You are the one that is passionate about it. What if that occurs? And we all will die one day, right? But what if that occurs? What happens to the business? What happens to the vision that you have if you cannot have someone that can step in? So financial support is there for you if you have a Keyman Insurance, whether as a life insurance or also as a critical illness cover. So if there was a diagnosis of critical illness, there's a lump sum cash paid into the business to make sure that the profit line is not affected, to make sure that there is a new person that can take on that role for that period of time while the key person is coming back, is getting back to health, that your business can continue. So I would say, if you do not have a Keyman Insurance and you have a business, it's something that you need to explore. Let's talk about it. Send me a personal message. You have my number 07411857200, and let's talk about. So what is the, how do you know how much you're supposed to have as a key to have in Keyman Insurance? There are rule of thumbs, right? Some say maybe between 3 to 5 times of the of the profit that person contributes into the business. Also, it could be a multiple of the salary of that person. All right. And also, if you are the sole trader, that could be a percentage of the profit that you're making. All right. Or also the annual revenue that you're making, a multiple of it. So there are rule of thumb between 3 to 7 times. When we have a discussion, we'll look at all your peculiarities, what your business does, what income comes to the business, what your profit line is, and be able to determine the best cover for you, right? So Keyman Insurance is different from shareholder insurance, all right? And what is the major difference? So if you do not have more than one, if you have more than one shareholder in a business, all right, it means that there's a portion of that business that may go out of the whole if one partner dies, right? So let's say, for example, your business is worth, let's say, is worth $1 million, right? And then you have 2 partners, right? Two directors in the business. So you got 2 people that start a business and you have 50% share, meaning out of that 500,000. If a partner dies, it means that portion of the shareholding, he may have willed it to his family. So how can you have money to buy out that family or to buy out the other person? This is what shareholders insurance does. So it makes sure that there is money to be able to buy any shareholding that's taken out of that could have gone out to a different partner because a part of the partner has, like maybe exited or has died, right? So Keyman Insurance is different from shareholder insurance. So if you are just the only shareholder in a business, you will not necessarily need a shareholders insurance, because you got 100% of that. But Keyman is important for every single person, every single business. So look at your operation. Check who are the people that adds value or adds your bottom line the most. Maybe your top 5, or maybe your top 10. It could be your top 20. Like they say that 20% of high performers tend to contribute to 80% of your bottom line. Those 20%, they are key to your business. So if you go make sure that you have a Keyman Insurance in place, you know that if anything were to happen to them for any form of reason, your bottom line is not negatively affected, because you have the financial injection into your business, because they can't do what they do normally, and you have people to replace them quickly, because now you have the funds to be able to hire a new person. So I think that's basically it on Keyman Insurance today. So let's talk about your Keyman Insurance. If you're also looking to get your public liability insurance, I do all of that. The only thing I don't do right now is car insurance. So every form of insurance, let's have a chat about it. Okay, all right, that's it. Talk about Keyman Insurance. It is important. If you have a business, let's look at having a Keyman Insurance for you. It can be both life insurance and critical illness cover. And I can decide that it's only life insurance that you want to do. But whatever the case may be, you need to protect the key people to your business so that you can protect your bottom line. A lot of businesses during COVID period went out of business, completely shut down, because the key people there, one, maybe are no longer available to do the job because they're ill, or death that happened. So how can you ensure that your business continues? Keyman Insurance is important. And also, if you have other shareholders within your business, shareholders insurance is important, so that your business can translate maybe to the next generation. That's it for today. Have a brilliant one. It is me again on the synergy, and next week we'll be tending on another topic. Send me your questions. And the idea for this is just to make sure that I bring in things that come out from my consultation, just simplify things for you. Keyman Insurance, should I have it? Yes, you should have it. Keyman Insurance if you have a business. By and out. Remember to share this. Follow me on YouTube, on Facebook, LinkedIn. Share this with others. Keyman Insurance, you know anybody that has a business right now, whether in the UK or anywhere in the world, please encourage them to have a Keyman Insurance. If they are in the UK, I'm able to help them. If they are not in the UK, they will need to work with other advisors. All right, this is Dr. Okay, over and out. Yeah.